Hi, Emma Hill here, welcome. Today I thought I'd talk to you about the subject of an artist block. Is it real? Is it an excuse? Does it exist? I think I've spent most of my life in and out of an artist block, but now I've come to understand that I think maybe it's all in my head and it's all created by myself, and that maybe in reality it doesn't really exist. I'd be interested to know what you think. So recently I find things quite difficult in far as I desperately want to go one way with my painting and it doesn't quite get there. And yet I haven't really had much time putting in the effort really. So what do I expect? And I think that I have to embrace, I'm very much a champion of embracing your mistakes, but it's a bit more about pushing through those barriers, I think. And also in the past where I haven't been so creative in my painting, what I sort of fail to realise is that I've always been creative. The only difference is it's switched into something else. So in my case, it's usually writing, or it has also been the podcast. And I suppose what's been difficult recently is I've also had a block on the podcast too. So it's almost like I've created this whole energy of, I don't know, is it fear? Is it just not being able to face up to what I want to do? Or does it mean too much? Or I don't really know. But what I've come to realise is if you step away a little bit or just give yourself a breather and just break everything down to the pure simplicity of it, it's actually quite easy. And actually you've got nothing to fear. And really there is no block. You just have to persevere and work through it. So in the podcast then, I found out that this whole big concept that I had created, which became so overwhelming because of the background trying to do the research and then trying to think how I can line everything up, became a bit awkward and almost not a dreading feeling, but anxious feeling. And then with the help of others talking it through, I came to realise that actually, if I just drop it all and just went to the bare basics, which is having a conversation with another artist, then maybe that's all I need. And actually, I've just recently done a recording yesterday and it felt so good. So I'm looking forward to get back in the game on that. And in the meantime, to start working on my artwork again. So I've done a new painting, which I've just finished, which I'm really pleased about. But I want to push the boundaries that bit further to get into another direction, which I can feel it, but I can't see it yet. And it's all about experimenting. So although it's really daunting, it's also really exciting. And I really look forward to show you the next stage where I go. Anyway, thank you for listening and take care. Goodbye.